All right, well, welcome back to the podcast. We've been doing a little bit of trying to research and stuff, talking about what our best videos could be, right? So we're thinking we're going to try to do a little bit of something on Andrew Tate because that's big right now, right? You think?
It is huge. It's huge.
Tucker Carlson and Andrew Tate interview. And we watched that, took some notes, and we're going to just break it down for what we think about it. You think?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Maybe give our opinions, but probably will give a little bit of our opinion, because what would this be worth if we wasn't giving our opinion on it?
Yeah.
A little bit of it.
Yeah.
So, starting off, dude served 92 days in prison, in jail. We won't call it prison.
Yeah.
But it was more like a prison because it's in Romania.
Yeah.
He served 92 days in jail. He said cockroaches were running all over his body while he was asleep in there.
Yeah. And it's not like an American prison too.
It's a Romanian
everybody
prison.
You don't have like psychiatric hospitals over there.
No, there was
this is everybody.
They don't have a mental health institute over there.
Yeah. He said you can see people, you hear people just random screaming, committing suicide, right? And all kinds of stuff.
And killing themselves.
Yeah.
So this wasn't like this ain't
Bradley County Jail, bro.
No, sir. It's just not. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, and the charges that are against him are for human trafficking.
Yeah.
That's what they said that he did, was human trafficked.
And whenever I think of human trafficking, I feel like it's selling somebody or buying somebody. I feel like
into some sort of slavery or whatever.
That's what it feels like, but definition-wise, it kind of reads where it could go that way, just using somebody for financial
gain, yeah.
Financial gain, yeah.
Like the actual definition does read that if you use anybody in any way, shape, form, fashion for financial gain, that's human trafficking.
Yeah, which I did not know that.
And I don't necessarily agree with
I don't either.
That wording.
No.
I feel like you should, like,
that should be a different.
I should have to scoop a chick up from the
100%.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Get her shoved in the back of my car.
I know.
Drive down to Cuba and sell her for whatever it's worth. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That would be human trafficking. But in this situation, Andrew Tate is in jail for 92 days because allegedly he had some girl talked into making TikTok videos. Yeah. I don't know if y'all know anything about TikTok, but you can't even get naked on TikTok.
Yeah, you can't do nothing really. You can't even say certain language.
That's right.
It's stricter than. It's pretty strict.
It's stricter. It was meant to be a kid's app, so it's stricter than any other platform there is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you're breastfeeding a child on there.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
You can't get naked on that app.
Ain't that weird?
It is weird.
Weird as hell. I don't want to see that. I mean, it don't bother me none, but like.
Right, yeah.
But it's just different.
Yeah. But anyway, the moral of the story is according to him.
Yeah.
And I've looked all over the place for the court case files, and you can't find them.
You probably can't, right? I bet you they probably keep that kind of stuff closed. But he can read them, and he thinks that he's going to be not guilty because they don't.
He's saying that the file is empty. They don't have nothing on him.
Yeah.
And
I don't understand how you could say that he was trying to make money from TikTok when he didn't make any money from TikTok.
Well, yeah, he didn't make any money from TikTok. And then the other thing is allegedly he was somehow coercing girls into making TikToks so that he can make money from their TikToks.
Yeah.
Seems like there'd be an easier way for a very wealthy man to make money.
Yeah, already wealthy. Yeah. That's ignorant. That's going to be pennies. Why even waste your time on that?
Yeah, compared to the money he's got.
Yeah.
He lives in what they call a palace, bro. It's a This dude he lives in a palace.
Yeah.
They were doing the interview in his house.
That's where that was at?
That's his house.
Yeah. It's a big house. Nice looking.
Yeah, that's
just the room. I just saw the room, but still.
Yeah, God, if you got a big lion statue behind you,
yeah,
you got some money, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is insane.
It is.
And he was saying, you know, like, I'm 35 years old. You think I just woke up today and was like, let me sex traffic these girls to make a few dollars off TikTok?
Yeah. Why would you even risk it?
You wouldn't.
No, if you're rich like that, why would you risk that?
You would not. There's no way.
No way.
No way.
He's not a dummy. He's smart.
He's very smart.
He's very smart.
He's a very smart dude. And I know a lot of people don't like him. And I get it. I mean, I've seen the shorts and the TikToks that are out there about him that, you know, portray him very negatively.
Yeah, they do.
And I understand why you don't like him. I get it.
Yeah.
Because really, looking at the dude, I kind of don't like him either. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I just saw him on the street and I saw him looking in his face, I wouldn't like the dude.
Probably not. He's cocky.
He's cocky, yeah.
Super cocky.
Super cocky. I just wouldn't like him.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's getting railroaded a little bit.
He is 100% getting railroaded.
You feel like that too?
Yeah, I do. It's just people don't like his
message.
His message, and his message is reaching. His message is reaching a lot of people too, and it's not like, you know, you got like 500 followers, you got millions and millions.
Yes,
people are listening to you.
Yep.
And whoever it is, government, whatever, wants to shut him up.
100%.
And I don't know if it's, you know, like individuals who are rich talking to the people, the government, or whatever it is. It's something going on there.
His overall message, if you don't know who Andrew Tate is traditional masculinity.
Yeah.
He thinks that masculinity is the thing that we should, as men, have. Mm-hmm. And that as women, you should respect it.
Yeah.
Right.
And the world would flow better if it was that way.
100%. And I feel like it would.
If men are not masculine and women are more masculine, they are. They're more masculine than they used to be.
Yep.
Everybody's pretty close to on the same level, right? They're pretty close on the same level that they're trying to be. And I think that's where big powers and government or whatever want people to be.
Yes.
They don't want people to stand
close
up
to that line as you can be.
Exactly. They don't want people to stand up and voice their own opinions. They want people to go with what they're saying and not even question it.
Right.
And that's happening in a lot of different ways. Not even just government. It's religion, everything, bro. Yeah. Bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Pretty insane.
Yeah.
Pretty insane stuff. So now he's on house arrest
in Romania.
Which is actually where he lives.
Yeah. What did he say? Been there for 8 years?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember for sure.
You think of Romania and you think it's probably like not as civilized as America or whatever, but
it's very Americanized there.
He said it's very Americanized. I think Tucker said that there's 3 different NATO bases there, so it's pretty huge, Americanized. Yeah.
3 huge NATO bases there. Which I don't know what NATO bases do exactly, but
what does NATO stand for? Do you know? Anybody? Anyway, I think it's just kind of like protecting the world. You think?
It's
like a
so NATO is a group of people, a group of
governments and stuff.
Governments that get together and say, "Hey, this is what we're going to do to make sure the world stays safe."
Yeah, just kind of like alliance. You got.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, pretty
it's
much
a national alliance. Yeah.
All right. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Okay.
So yeah, there's 3 of those there.
Yeah. Which is crazy because it's not a big country.
No.
It really ain't.
No, I looked it up too to find out how big it was compared to, us.
It's not big at all.
No.
Probably like a state.
Almost. Probably like a big state like Texas, yeah.
I don't even know if it's that big, bro. You
Maybe
think it
not.
is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't find the
It's not big though. Yeah. It's not big at all. Which is it must be a strategic location for 3 NATO bases to be there.
Yeah. There is some strategy involved with that because of the I think the UK and Britain and something else, but Ukraine,
Yeah.
that's all close to there. So there's a lot of strategy with it.
Yeah, 100%.
And that country is more hustle and bustle now because of the Ukraine war that's going on. So another crazy thing about this whole situation is that all of the females that were involved in this accusation have came forward and said none of that's true.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not true. None of this is true. And they're kind of, the state is saying, well, you're brainwashed.
Yeah. Is that insane?
So what you're saying doesn't matter.
Yeah. You think there'd be some kind of psychiatric test or something to test if there were?
Yes.
Because you can't just say that and it'd be true.
And it'd just be okay.
Yeah. That's ignorant.
How's that going to hold up in the court of law?
I mean, if people pay them enough money, there's no telling what they'll do to that dude. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's what's sad about it, too.
Yeah. And he's talking like if I go to prison, then I'm going to have to go with my head held high.
Yep.
Knowing I didn't do this.
Yep.
And he even talked about the first 92 days that he spent in there was really hard to spend in there because he knew he was innocent the whole time.
I bet that would be rough, man. He said, people
I
in there.
don't know that I could do it.
Nah, it'd be hard. People in there committing murders and stuff, and they know what they did. They know they did wrong, but he knows he didn't do nothing wrong in his eyes. Right. I'm not saying he's innocent or guilty because you never know. Right. I think he's innocent.
I do too.
But I don't know that.
But I couldn't find the court documents either.
Yeah.
So I would like to see that before I made my final judgment.
I mean, I can understand if they wanted to charge him with something less than human trafficking. I feel like human trafficking that's a big statement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But for making some TikTok videos,
Yeah, I know. 99% of women, people in general, probably have TikTok.
Well, these chicks already had their own TikToks. Yeah. It wasn't like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Every young person, 25, around that age, is going to have TikTok.
You got TikTok.
You got it. So that's thrown out the window right there, I believe.
I feel like it is too. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's involved.
And if they're with Andrew Tate hanging out with him, they're probably
well-off TikTokers as well.
Yeah. They're probably already, they're already out there. They're not.
You didn't drive out to Spring Place and get on one of them trailer parks down the under. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't what happened.
No. They're well-off individuals that he hangs out with.
Exactly.
Probably knows his wife and stuff.
Probably.
So he was in prison, and while he was in prison, he was saying, all I was concerned about is, my family and the people that work for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a big responsibility.
I thought that was kind of insane, like, because there would be nothing I could do.
Yeah. No, you can't do nothing.
I could call you or Adam and be like, hey, dude.
I wonder how much Tucker gave him money for.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's a millionaire anyway. So, if you're in jail, you can't do nothing, man.
No, you can't imagine.
And you have to rely on people that are already
well off.
Yeah.
He knows plenty of them.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
He's been in that game for a long time.
He's being charged for rape, too.
Yeah, rape, human trafficking, and I think that was it. But that's according to the news outlets that we can get here.
Yeah.
That's according to Fox News. That's according to MSNBC. That's according to CNN.
Yeah.
They're all saying the same thing. He's accused of rape and human trafficking.
Yeah.
Well, they already had him in court once on a rape charge.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was already in court once on a rape charge in 2016, I think. And those charges were dropped.
Yeah.
Not to say he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Not to say whether I know one way or another.
Yeah.
But if the charges are dropped, did he pay it off?
I mean, if the charges are dropped, you just have to leave it at that and say that he didn't do it.
Can say.
That's all you can say. Money gets you out of stuff. And
it will,
That's pretty 100% accurate right there.
100%.
Which sucks. I wish people could just get in trouble for what they did no matter what or whatever.
Or,
you know what I'm saying? It would be better for everybody overall, I believe. But
the unfortunate part, it seems like on this one, is that they don't even have any evidence that any of this happened.
Yeah. The girls won't say that that's what happened. So, I mean, But they're saying they're brainwashed, which
they may be.
It's
But
pretty
if they're
confusing.
saying that it didn't happen, okay, they may be brainwashed. Let's just assume for a second that all the girls are brainwashed.
Yeah.
They don't have any other evidence that this happened.
Yeah.
They don't have any payments from these girls to him.
Yeah.
They don't have any payments from TikTok to him. Nowhere.
Yeah.
Make it make sense to me.
I don't see any sense in it.
Yeah.
They're just trying to
then
shut
it's
him up.
just a trumped up charge. Seems like that you're just saying, hey, we got you. Could you imagine going to court in a foreign country where you don't know the language?
That'd be rough, wouldn't it?
It'd be really hard,
It'd be
dude.
scary. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, like, you're sitting in court, like they're all talking about you,
And you have no idea what they're saying.
and you don't know what they're saying at
Yeah.
all.
It's like him, but he said he was in jail for 2 weeks before anybody told him why he was there.
Yeah, they didn't even know why he was. He had no idea.
I couldn't imagine the anxiety that I would have
Me too.
in that situation, just sitting there in that jail and like, why am I here?
He said, but push-ups got to be done, so I did them.
He said he did push-ups, stared at the wall, smoked cigarettes, and read the Quran or whatever.
Quran, yeah.
Quran.
So
Which he's probably a Muslim.
Yeah, I think he might have even said that he was Muslim
Yeah.
on that interview.
Yeah.
Which,
It's your freedom of choice to do with that if you want to.
yeah, you have your religion is it's part of it.
Yep.
It's part of the freedom of this world, right?
Yep.
In America,
In America, yeah.
that's part of your freedoms.
It may be other places too. I just don't know that.
I think it's pretty free in Romania as well.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be there if it wasn't.
I wouldn't go move to Romania if it wasn't free, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So whatever on that, but I couldn't imagine going to court like
Nah,
that,
man.
just being sitting in there like, what'd they say?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? What'd they say?
Surely he has a translator, but still,
I don't
in the court, you don't think they would? They might not. I don't know.
I don't think they care about that there, man. I don't think
I wonder if he has an American lawyer.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
lawyer?
yeah.
I wonder too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I wonder if it'll be televised. That'd be cool.
I would watch that.
I would too. That'd be cool to
If
see.
it was on court TV or something.
Yeah.
I would watch every second of
Yeah, I
it.
know. That'd be interesting.
But he has citizenship in America, and he's British, so he's got American British
Dual citizenship.
dual citizenship. And he said the American embassy showed up,
Yeah.
and at least acted like they cared that
Yeah.
he was in prison.
Yeah.
He said, but the UK, they didn't even come down here and talk to him.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being a American prisoner in a foreign country and nobody.
I know it, man. You'd feel left out bad, wouldn't you? And he said that he also said that he wanted to come home,
But he don't know where home's at.
but he don't know where home's at right now, and he feels like everybody hates him
Yep.
in America,
Yep.
and that's him.
He
Listen,
feels like he'd be treated like that in America or Brit or UK or wherever he was at.
Yep.
He would feel like that was just how I'm going to be treated, you know?
Yep.
So that would suck too.
Yeah.
You feel homeless.
I know,
He's
man.
sitting there in a palace feeling homeless, like he has no
That's insane.
sense of belonging or whatever. It's kind of crazy.
It is, man.
I feel bad for the dude.
I do too, especially if he didn't do nothing.
Especially if he didn't do nothing. If he did something, then it's kind of on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. If he did, he needs to go to jail. But if he didn't, I mean, I don't think he needs to go to jail for coercing
the
people
allegations
for
that he has is
yeah.
like according to him, the allegations that he has is only coercion of females to do some TikToks, and then he's taking the money from maybe a little theft. I mean, that would be what, theft under 500?
Probably. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's a misdemeanor, bro.
I know. Yeah, that's ignorant, man.
Pay it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Give them their money back, dude.
Yeah. But that ain't
You eat meals that cost more than that.
Yep. Yeah, but that ain't what it is, man.
It ain't.
They just want him to shut up.
They do. They don't like his.
And I almost feel like he will shut up after this.
I do too.
Honestly,
They don't like his message.
it's not. I understand that he wants to be masculine and all this stuff, but you can be masculine without putting it out to the whole world. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just be masculine in your circle, I guess.
But here's the thing about it, though. He's trying to help some dudes out.
He is, yeah.
Well, in his head,
yeah,
he's trying to help some dudes out.
Yeah.
He sells it. He used to sell a program.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. To where me and you could sign up for it and learn how to be a masculine man.
Yeah.
But fortunately enough for us, we had people to show us how to do that before we got to this point in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you grow up and you don't know,
mm-hmm.
he has a program. We'll call it Stepdaddy. I don't know what the program is. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what do you call that?
Yeah, I know.
To be a masculine man.
Yeah.
Which is an insane thought for me, but I guess there's men out there that have no idea what it means.
They don't, yeah. They don't. There's a lot of people who grow up with no daddy, period. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
Never see a masculine side of
Yeah.
life. Yeah. So in this dude's case, I'm going to say he's innocent. That's my best guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Without the court case files,
Yeah.
I can't.
Just listening to him, I feel like he's innocent. And I hope he is.
I kind of do too.
But if
he was even talking about, like, he's like, I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, because if this falls through, what's next?
Yeah, yeah.
What are you going to come at me with?
He'll shut up.
Next?
I guarantee you he'll shut up.
He might shut up, but are they still going to come after him?
I think if he just shuts up, they'll quit after this. I think it's just a scare tactic kind of thing.
But why do they want him to shut up?
Because they want control, bro. That's all it is. Governments want
he
control.
He said throughout that whole entire interview, I will not kill myself.
Yeah, yeah. And I asked you, I was like, why did he say that? And then you told me it's because Epstein killed himself in jail. And he don't want people to assume that that's what happened. So he said it multiple times.
Throughout that interview. He said it.
At least 3 or 4 times in the first hour and a half, I know.
I feel like it was a lot more than that.
It was at least that much, yeah.
But he said, I will never kill myself.
Yeah. Which was, like, I didn't understand what he was saying. I didn't put it together, but that's insane to me.
Yeah. He's that worried about it.
Yeah, he is.
He is that concerned about what's going on right now.
You got to send a badass in there because he's a professional kickboxer. He ain't no wimp.
No, he's not a wimp.
He ain't.
He's strong. He works out. He's a pretty bad dude if you just send Jake Paul over there.
Shit. I mean, Jake Paul might be badass. He is badass. But
I mean, he really is.
He is, yeah.
Joe Rogan talks about him being like, he's legit.
He's legit.
He's legit.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. If he's making millions of dollars just by calling out people and fighting them.
You think I won't get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather for the money that he made?
100%, bro. I'd get in the ring with Jake Paul. I'd get in the ring with Tyson.
I would too.
I don't give a shit, bro. You knock me out.
Don't go easy on me, bro.
Knock me out in one hit, be over with, and then I get my money, son.
Give me my million.
I don't care about getting knocked out.
I don't either. I've been knocked out by lesser. You know what I'm saying?
I know ain't too many people say they've been knocked out by Tyson, bro.
I know. I got knocked out by Mike Tyson, baby.
I know it.
Give me my money.
That'd be kind of cool.
Write my check. But anyway, I don't know how we got off on all that, but
because he's a badass and they're trying to. He thinks they're trying to kill him.
Well, I mean,
that's a possibility.
Strong.
Where was Epstein in prison at? He's in America, wasn't
he? Yeah.
So it might be different, but
yeah, but why was he not on suicide watch if he killed himself?
Mike didn't kill himself, bro.
Huh?
He knows too much. They didn't want him to talk. That's all that was about.
He killed himself, man. All the evidence said he killed himself.
Yeah. Fabricated evidence. All that fabricated evidence.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't think there's too many people who believe that he killed himself.
I will never kill myself.
I will never.
You're sitting here talking about it, bro. I'm never killing myself. No.
So he was saying stuff about how he thinks that God is testing him. right?
Yes, he did.
And it kind of stuck out to me a little bit because I feel like that could happen, especially as vocal as he is about the way he is and how many people are following him. And if he comes out on the other side of this and don't change at all, and he's the same, and he just don't care about any of that stuff that's going on, that's pretty damn masculine. You know what I'm saying?
You got to set on you.
Yeah, you got to set on you. Because, I mean, really, what's the benefits for him to just keep being loud about it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. To him, in his head, I think he's helping people.
I know, but it comes to a point where it's like,
oh, well, I don't
I'm
want
going to hurt myself.
I'm not going to continue to.
I feel like I would quit it. I feel like I would probably quit it. But he's probably more man than I am, honestly. But that would be hard to just keep going, knowing that all you got to do is shut up and they'll just leave you alone. And you're already rich, bro. You could probably not work the rest of your life.
Right, you don't have to. You're good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'd be hard for me to keep going.
It would be for me, too, I feel like.
Yeah. You think that's a legit statement where he's talking about God could test him?
God tested all of his men, didn't he?
He tested them. Yeah, he tested them, man.
To some degree.
Yeah.
I don't know if...
There's some people he tested a lot.
100%.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's God's man.
I don't know either.
Nobody will ever know that, right?
Yeah.
Until we get to heaven or whatever. We're not going to know that. But
yeah,
could that be possible? 100%.
I believe so, yeah.
It's possible for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's 100% a possibility.
I do too.
Which is a little bit wild.
Yeah.
A little bit wild for us because we don't read the Quran.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't read from the Quran.
No.
And so my point of view is that the Quran is not the Holy Bible, right?
Yeah.
So is he God's man? Is he being tested by God? Because he 100% believes that there's a God.
Yeah.
He 100% believes. He said that if there's an evil in the world, then there's a equal power of good.
Yeah.
And he feels like that equal power is God.
Yeah.
I think that's how he said it. Something like that.
Yeah, pretty close, yeah.
And so I believe he thinks that there is a higher power. Mm-hmm. He calls it God.
Yeah. The thing is we believe. We've never seen God. We've never seen Jesus. We just believe.
Right.
So I'm sure that they could have the same exact belief in something as strongly or stronger.
Just as strong.
Than we do.
A lot of times.
Them mugs will go to down.
They're stronger. There's a lot stronger beliefs than
they really are sometimes.
A lot of times. They're willing to die for Allah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll strap a bomb to themselves. And
they will.
If they're radicalized.
Yeah.
Not to say that all Muslims are like that.
No, they're not.
So, but there's some of them that get radicalized and are willing to die for that
And
belief.
there's also Christians that's radicalized too.
There are. And
it goes both ways.
And those people would be willing to die for that as well, I feel like.
Yeah.
A lot of them. There's a lot of people in the Bible that were tested and put through, like Paul. My goodness gracious, dude.
Job. Yeah.
They were put through it, son.
Yeah, they were.
I'm talking about innocent men.
Yeah.
100%. Like the Bible tells us they were innocent, right?
Yeah.
And were put through it. So maybe. I don't want to say. I can't say.
I can't say either because I don't know the answer.
No. We could debate that all night long.
Yeah. And we still wouldn't get nowhere.
We still would never get anywhere with it. But the crazy part about it is that's what he says. I feel like this is a test from God.
Yeah.
And that I'm going to come out of the other side of this. And it doesn't matter if I have to go to jail for this or prison.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to prison with my head held high. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to keep my focus on what I've got my focus on right now.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to be a masculine man.
He refuses to be depressed about it.
Refuses. He said, he went as far as to say, when I wake up in the morning, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter how you feel. And I was like, that's crazy, bro. Because sometimes I wake up, I don't want to move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's like, but that don't matter.
Yeah.
These push-ups still got to get done.
Yeah.
You still got to go do your job. I still got to wake up. Even if I don't feel like it, I still got to go to work.
Yeah.
Is that part of being a masculine man?
I think so.
So he talks about all this masculinity, right?
Yeah.
And men are like, ugh,
Yeah, I know it.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But then he's like, he goes to this. He's like, women are the most powerful beings on earth.
Yeah, they are.
It's the most powerful human on earth is a woman.
Yeah.
They're the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
They're the gatekeeper for sex, right?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
They should be.
Yeah, yeah.
They should be the gatekeepers for sex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm 18 years old. I'm running around here horny.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just about screw a watermelon
I know.
or a pine tree.
Yeah.
It would just about wouldn't matter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So a woman has to be that gatekeeper.
Yeah, they do.
He's not wrong about it.
No.
It's pissing a lot of people off.
Yeah, he is.
It's pissing
Because they say, why can't men be controlling, like have control of their urges or whatever?
It's not meant
Once you
to be
take
that.
a big shot of testosterone, see how you feel about it.
Holler at me then.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me give you a big dose of testosterone.
Yeah. Take you about 1 milliliter of testosterone once a week.
You come holler at me after
for about
that.
a month or two and see where you is. It's different. It's different.
It is.
It's 100% different. They don't realize
They
that,
don't.
but it's the truth of the situation.
And then that's our natural state.
Yeah, yeah. And that's where he loses people at
It is.
when he starts talking about women.
I
think he could be who he is without, if he just left the women out of it, and
Men should be masculine.
yeah, it would
And
probably be
go
okay.
on. Yeah, he probably would.
Maybe, but
But he
women-
does talk about women being
trashy.
powerful gatekeepers. They should be the gatekeeper, which is not wrong.
It's not wrong, no.
It's not wrong. That's not wrong.
Mm-mm.
Men are not going to be the gatekeepers for that.
No,
See what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah,
When you get a ball sack full of testosterone, you would stick it in a pine knot and a pine tree
yep.
and go to town on it, bro. And there's nothing you can do up here to stop that.
No, there's not. There really isn't. It's in your DNA and stuff.
It is. It's your DNA.
We were made to recreate life.
100%.
That's what we were made for.
You know, I'm going to go off on this, and it's kind of stupid, but because it doesn't go along with this really. But you know, our penis is shaped to go into a woman, plunge other semen out of it, and push our semen into it.
Really? I didn't know that.
The design of it is designed that when you are thrusting in and out, that it plunges semen out of it.
Wow. That's crazy though.
It's a crazy thought. Like,
Yeah.
like I think I've watched that on something or read about it.
Yeah.
But that is insane to me.
Yeah.
Like, think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second.
I know, I was thinking about like the way it's shaped and stuff. Like, I guess the head pulls it out, pulls the semen out.
I mean, yes.
Yeah. That makes sense, man.
And then once you go so far in there, you can't.
I mean, how many women are getting piled up that much where their semen's still alive in there? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Is like you're gonna have to hit it right after some other dude, bro.
They don't last that long, bro. Them ones are dead quick, son.
Oh man, you got your standards set pretty low if you're trying to plunge somebody else's semen out of it.
I know
it.
It's true though.
But anyway, off that subject because it's true.
Yeah,
that's there's some truth to that. I don't know how true that part of it is. I just read it somewhere or watched a video. I can't remember, but I don't know how true that is. So anyway, he was saying that women are the gatekeepers, right?
Yeah.
But he's also saying that they're our judge. They're our final judge on earth, right?
It's like they keep it straight. What do you mean by that?
I don't know what he meant.
What he meant by it.
But in my head, I'm thinking they decide whether or not you and I, or whether we are men enough, or that our social status or our job is good enough to be with, right?
Yeah.
So they're our final judge in all reality in this world.
Yeah.
Like, and whatever Ashley says kind of goes as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I put my foot down every once in a while.
Yeah.
It ain't no fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whenever I'm trying to keep everything on the right on the firing line, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If I'm trying to keep everything going through here, she's judging me based on the money that I make. She's judging me on the, on the how fit I am or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've been married for a long time, so maybe she doesn't do that, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they do.
I mean, after you've been married for a certain amount of time, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't judge you for that stuff.
They want some kind of stability.
Stability?
Yeah.
They want to be provided for to some degree.
Yeah.
Want to feel protected to some degree, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you could ask them like what they wanted, that's going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no fat piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want a broke guy. They don't want somebody.
And that was another thing he was talking about. He was like, hey, I've talked to many guys who have said, I don't have a wife. I'm overweight. Therefore, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not true.
Yeah.
You don't have a girlfriend. You're overweight. Therefore, you're depressed.
Yeah. So fix what you need to fix to get undepressed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which he says is physical activity.
Which makes sense to me.
Well, I've been in the gym before. I've done all the workouts. I've ate right and exercised. I've got down to looking good and feeling sexy, and it makes a difference in how you feel mentally, physically.
Yeah.
All of that. So he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong
on that. I just don't know if that's for everybody.
Yeah. It's not. It's for a majority.
It is. I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I feel like that's true to a degree. Yeah. It's got to be true to a degree because I believe that's true to a degree.
Yeah.
I've been depressed before.
Mm-hmm.
I've laid in my bedroom bed for days and felt depressed before.
Yeah.
And just getting up and getting to my recliner in the living room made me feel better.
I know.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Movement makes you feel better for sure.
Physical activity.
Even if it don't have to be going to the gym necessarily. Just
it doesn't.
Get out and go to the river or whatever. It makes you feel a lot better.
It does.
It's crazy how it works, but it really is true.
It is true.
Yeah.
And people can get pissed off about that.
That's true for women too, though.
It is.
It's true for everybody.
It's true for everybody, yeah.
You feel a lot better if you're moving around.
100%.
Yeah.
So the last thing that he was talking about that I was able to actually sit and listen to was since the beginning of time, promiscuous women have been frowned upon.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's true. You know what I'm saying? To a degree, whether you agree with it or not, whether it's should be that way or not, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Promiscuous women have been frowned upon, but promiscuous men have never been frowned upon.
Well, this just popped in my head. David, when he was looking at that woman, and God killed the baby, right?
Right.
And I'm assuming that's
Frowned upon
then, right?
But I think he was talking more about from human to human, not a biblical standpoint.
Okay.
That's what I feel like he's talking about.
Probably is.
Because I think there was a lot of judgment in promiscuous men in the Bible other than just David.
Yeah.
There was a little bit. Wasn't there a few more?
I'm sure there were. Right now, on top of my head, I don't know, but I know David was. But
David was, and then, golly, Solomon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think biblically, yes. Okay, God frowns upon a promiscuous man.
Yeah.
That's never been okay.
Yeah.
In the eyes of our God.
Mm-hmm.
But in the eyes of humans, it's never been frowned upon for a man to be promiscuous, but it always has been for women. And that's happening at the same time as, this is not me.
Yeah, I know.
This is Andrew Tate, okay?
Yeah.
At the same time as women's morals have fallen.
Yeah. That's what he believes.
That's what he believes.
Yeah.
And our last podcast with Andrea, she talks about the same thing.
Yeah, I know it.
In a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Even though she's talking about being with another female or whatever.
Yeah.
She's saying the same thing. Like, hey, you know, your morals are not the same as mine. You know, I want this and this, and my morals are different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a thing that's we don't know.
I don't know. No.
Me and you are married, been married for a little while now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's true. I feel like it's true, yeah. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to make me look like the misogynistic pig that he is. Or the misogynistic pig that he seems to be.
Yeah.
Or gets portrayed as. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the times dudes getting railroaded in little shorts.
Oh, yeah.
You get...
you could take a clip of anything and make it say what you want.
15-second video.
Yeah.
And this dude...
No context behind or anything. Just
nothing. And
saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that to our podcast.
Yeah, you could. 100%.
9 times out of 10, you could cut, copy, paste.
Yeah.
And make us say anything you want to, right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like a lot of times that's being done to him. Brittany even told us, like, oh, no, I don't like him.
Yeah.
Because dude is all about sleeping with some other woman besides his wife.
Yep.
Well, if you watch the whole podcast, the whole 2-hour podcast that he's talking about that on, which she found the short and was like, listen.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he's talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you listen to the whole podcast, that's not it.
For real?
100%. That is not what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I listened to it today.
Oh, yeah.
Just to
verify.
I wanted to see if what I was saying was true.
Yeah.
And it's that what I said last night is not even true. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He never said anything like that, what we heard on that little short last night. Not compared. It sounded bad.
Yeah.
But it sounded
logical when he said
logical when he was talking about on the podcast.
Yeah.
If you just listen to the full podcast, it'll make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And he's not necessarily talking about cheating on your wife. I think he's a lot better dude than people give him credit for because of all the little 30-second
I mean,
TikToks.
if he's worried about everybody else while he's in there, like people eating and making a living. I feel like it tells you a little bit of something about him right there.
Yeah.
You could go in there, and if you're narcissistic or whatever, you wouldn't even care about that crap.
Yeah, all you would be worried about is you.
Exactly. And
I feel like that's all. I'm not narcissistic, but I feel like that's all I'd be worried about is like how I'm getting out of here, bro.
Yeah.
I need to know that right now.
I know it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's facing up to what, 5 years, 5 to 7 years or something?
It's a 10, I think.
It's a lot. And he's 35 right now, right? So
Yep.
my age.
Your
He's
age.
the same age as me, which is
You
weird.
go to jail and come out and be my age. Old. Oh, that's an old man.
Golly, that's crazy.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be messed
You
up.
ain't old, but I understand what you're saying. It's that many years of your life just down the toilet, bro.
Basically wasted in a prison cell.
Yeah. And if you're innocent, God, could
It'd
you
be-
imagine the rage you have from that? I feel like I would.
I feel like I'd have some rage. I feel like I'd be doing push-ups filled with rage.
Oh, yeah. I would be.
100%.
There's no way I could go through all that and just not be mad about it. But he's trying not to be.
It literally said several times that you're not going to keep me down. You know?
Yeah.
My head's going to be up.
Yeah.
That'd be hard to do.
Yeah, it would.
That's not me.
Nah.
That's not.
I'd be sitting there depressed and
No. Sleeping all day in that
Sleeping all
hard bed they
Yeah.
give me to sleep in or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no way I could do it.
I know it, man.
But,
It's over?
yep,
All right.
let's end it.
All right.
Andrew Tate is my homie. No, I'm just kidding.
Right now, we don't know if he's guilty or not, but we're going to assume.
I wish I could have found the case files to back any of what he's saying or
in my
what the court
opinion,
is
is
saying.
he's not guilty for human
Didn't seem like
trafficking,
it.
which is dumb. That's a dumb charge, in my opinion.
Didn't seem like it, yeah.
But we'll find out. And just because he is guilty, just because he is found guilty, if he is, doesn't mean it's true either. That's the bad part. So
That is the downside to it all.
anyway, why don't y'all leave a comment down below and
Tell us how you feel about
tell
it.
us how you feel about it for real. And we
Go
ain't
watch
experts.
that interview, honestly, before
yeah.
you comment, because
Yeah. Don't just look at these short clips and assume that he is what that says it is, especially if it's not his account. If it's just a
100%.
random person just
Yeah.
posting this stuff and making clips about it, we could do that to anybody, for real.
yep.
But-
We could make 10 million. We could get 10 million views if we posted Andrew Tate on some bull crap.
I know it.
Easy.
Yeah.
We'd have all the followers we need, all the, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We'd make money off of that.
Yeah.
And people are.
Yeah, they are. And that's why they do it.
100%.
Is that it's not human trafficking right there?
Almost. right?
It's basically, it's not, but
It's not.
It's
no,
almost the
'cause
same.
There's no coercion
Yeah.
or force.
Yeah. Anyway, we're done with this podcast. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and like it, share it, comment. For real, we want to hear y'all. We want to have some
share it.
we want to have some what's it called?
Like interaction. bro.
Interaction between our listeners, for real.
Yeah.
And we'd appreciate it. And we'll see y'all next time. Love y'all.